All right, Kyle here. In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to use this job description prompt fast and easy to basically automate a large portion of writing a job description. Now, I can totally understand those of you who have been in recruitment or HR for a long time, or even just, a founder that is used to writing job descriptions, used to really diving into those details and defining exactly what you want. I think that can be a really helpful exercise to think critically about the things that matter most for a role. No denying that, and no denying that there's some incredible copywriters out there, and that also have that crossover of understanding recruitment and understanding how to place themselves in a candidate's shoes, and write great job descriptions. So I don't mean to knock those folks, and I do understand that there's a little bit of resistance anytime that there's some new technology of any kind that comes in and impedes on our skill set, and we have a little bit of ego involved in wanting to believe that we can do better than the technology. And for some people, some situations, that definitely may be true. But from what I found, just from my own personal experience, not sure if this transfers to others, but anytime in the past that I've resisted technology and resisted a trend, ultimately the trend prevailed and I adapted. It just took me longer and I was further and farther behind. And that's unfortunate. So that is something that I try to avoid personally. And for organizational leaders in HR and talent acquisition or business owners, that can be a really risky move because it's not just your call there and how that impacts you, but you could be really slowing your organization down by not adopting to the times. And this is definitely the times. What I'm getting ready to show you right now is not even the fullest manifestation of that. This is really more so of a semi-automation in a way that we can just copy this prompt and get a head start and maybe get a job description cranked out a little bit faster. So I'll show you kind of how I will, take this prompt and then turn this into a job description in a way that fits our needs here. So what we'll do, you'll see the step number one, copy and paste the prompt below into a text editor like Google Docs. I've got a Google Doc pulled up. And so let's go ahead and copy this whole prompt here. And we may make some subtle tweaks on the fly. Not going to say this is perfect, but it's definitely a good start. All right. Oops, copied too much there. All right. Now we're looking to fill this director of nursing role. All right. So we got our prompt here. Okay. Okay. Deep understanding of, let's see, for this one, it's home health and hospice. Okay, and attributes that candidates seeking a director of nursing position value most. Below, I'll provide you some information for posting, and I need you to write a job description optimized for converting qualified candidates into new applicants. And I'm going to put our website here. I'll do our, this is confusing because we're an agency. We're writing this on behalf of a client. We don't mention our client's name in the job post, but for this example, let's just go ahead and say our website is Urrly.com. And I may customize this prompt because this isn't how you would use it. When you put in your website, it's going to go to your website. It's going to know what your business does, and it's going to do that. Our website is Urrly.com. I'm going to add some more context here. We're a recruitment agency that is writing and posting a job for our client who should remain, and I'd sometimes like to make sure, who should remain anonymous. Okay, so if anything, hopefully this video is still going here. So job title, Director of Nursing. Okay, location. This is going to be in Dublin, California. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's going to be hybrid. So this is going to be, yeah, it's going to be on-site, we could say, and hybrid. So it'll be you know, so let's say hybrid. Key responsibilities. This might be something where, you just need to type in what they're going to be doing here. I'll say insert the typical key responsibilities for a home, hospice, and home health. Don't want to waste time typing these out manually there. Okay. Qualifications and requirements. Uh, must have a RN license in the state of California. Must have two, let's say 3 years of experience minimum as a manager of RNs and other clinical staff. Ideally, they'll have past director experience, must be willing and able to travel throughout Dublin, California, and the county it's located in. For this example, I'm just going to say, please include the market market salary range for directors of nursing in Dublin, California. I don't want to look that up right now, and I know our client sent it over, but I don't want to go over and do that during the middle of this video, go into my email and all that. Company information. Look, Urrly is what's important here, important to highlight, is that Urrly is a recruitment agency that connects clinical talent with fast growing healthcare companies. Our client, who our client is a fast growing home health and hospice company that is looking for a strong leader to help it excel to new heights. And you don't have to be perfect here. That's the other beautiful thing about this. When you're doing this is called prompt engineering. But when you're inserting these prompts here, the AI is smart enough. See, like this isn't going to mess anything up. It's not going to result in a bad output. The fact that I had two S's there in nursing. So you don't need to be perfect. Just type fast, get your ideas out, ship your ideas. Don't worry about being perfect in your syntax, your typing, your grammar. All that stuff doesn't really matter quite as much. You need to be clear. You need to cover your base. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not losing audio here. You don't need to be concerned with having perfect typing, I guess I should say in this case. Call to action. Insert whatever. Let's prompt a little bit more. Insert. You are an expert at converting qualified job applicants or qualified candidates to job applicants. Use the copy that you think will optimize will convert job post views to applicants optimally. Please include all relevant job details. If anything is missing or unclear, ask for necessary details to ensure the best possible job description, making engaging, concise, and align with the company's tone. Use bullet points for clarity and optimize it to appeal to a diverse candidate pool while avoiding overly technical jargon unless necessary for the role. All right, so that is it. That took me a little bit because I'm explaining there, not fully focused on it. But now I'll just come over here to ChatGPT. I'll paste. Let's see what we get. And we might need to do a little bit of reprompting here. So it's working here. It's going. So far, so good. Like that it keyed off here with a nice engaging question to rope in the right candidate. Love that. And I inserted, remember back in our prompt here, I inserted key responsibilities. I said, insert the typical key responsibilities for a director of nursing and home health and hospice. So I didn't have to think critically there to spell out everything a director of nursing would do in this job, right? I just relied on the wealth of knowledge that the internet has and seeing thousands and thousands and I mean, maybe, I don't know, it's probably thousands of job posts related to something similar, and we get to automatically insert the best of those things. So, anyways, coming back here, this looks great. Active RAs, okay, great, 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 awesome. This inserted the estimated salary that should be on average there in California. I'll double check that, of course. Um, And this is you can be conversational back and forth. This looks great. But like this is a great example of here where I would reprompt. I would say, please search the internet and provide me change anything. Provide me with the source that you use to arrive at a 130,000 to 160,000 salary for a director of nursing in Dublin, California. And tell me your confidence level and the accuracy of that range. So you can have a conversation back with this. You can iterate. You can, I don't know why that keeps happening, but hopefully it's not messing anything up. Um, but you can improve things. And then, yes, based on market data for similar roles. Okay, 115 to 200,000. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Confident this range of typical. Okay, so pretty confident there. So then boom, I have my job description there. Now I just copy this and oops, oops, hold on now. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, now typically you'd go and paste this into your ATS and then post the job. But here I'm gonna post that. Boom, got a beautifully structured job post right there. I can wipe this. What's going on with that? All right, I can wipe this on out and I have a job description there. And yes, this took me 13 minutes because I'm explaining it as I went. Now, normally I would not be explaining anything. I'd be fully focused and I could get here in about 5 minutes max and get a beautifully structured job post. And again, even if it's not perfect, even if it doesn't match exactly what you're looking for, all you need to do is, you know, reprompt here and ask it to change whatever you don't like about it. You can say, I don't like this job description. Can you make it a bit more to the point and concise? I do like it, but I mean, to the point and concise. And it'll redo it, right? So, anyways, hope this video was really helpful to you. I hope that this prompt is helpful. One thing I want to highlight is that if you click on there's going to be a link here in just a little bit. I'm going to add a link to the blog post to go over to a landing page. Now, one thing that we can do, um, I would be happy to build you a GPT that is already trained on, or instructed, I should say instructed, but is already instructed to use your company's website, your preferences, and save you even more time in inserting these fields, right? When we copied this over and we paste it over and we're typing out all those things, look, that doesn't take very long. It takes about 5 or 6 minutes, but it is kind of annoying to have to come and copy this, paste it in there, and change out those variable fields with your information every single time. Now, it's not as annoying as writing a job post from scratch, of course. But what we can do is get a lot of these things that are predictable and known in advance, like the entire prompt for the most part, and also the company information here, the call to action prompt that we use, um, for some companies, the location. We can get all that set up to where it's a lot faster and easier for you. So would love to do that. It's completely free. There's really no catch at all. I just want to provide value for your company and see if you like working with us, and see if there's other ways that we can add value. Hopefully, I didn't lose audio throughout this video. But if you like it, if you like this idea, please feel free to give feedback. If you think it sucks, please give that feedback as well too. But definitely, once this, I hyperlink the landing page once we're done with it, please go ahead and click there. I'll build you a GPT. Only takes a 15-minute meeting between you and I. I'll get that built for you. You'll have it permanently, and you'll just be able to enter slop into Chat GPT. I need a director of nursing, 120 to 150K, and you'll have a beautiful job description right after that. Anyways, I hope you're having an incredible day and continue to do so. My name is Kyle James. I'm the founder and CEO of Urrly, and I hope to meet with you soon.